Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? All you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good to people? Woo, what's good to people? It's the day of a day of another day we call Monday. Anyway, that being said, what's good to people? Oh my god, I've had a brain fart and stuff like that, and you know, things have been going to the left and to the right and to wherever it needs to go. Anyway, that being said, what's good people? I see y'all like the video about me walking around with the camera in my hand. I'm not big on it, but it's a work in progress. I'll see what I can do. Just not big on, you know, just advertising. Look everyone, I have a camera, you know, in the back of my head. That's what I'm thinking, but it's a work in progress and stuff like that. You know, you never know in the world we live in. Due to the fact we have the recession going on right about now. Anybody's a target. Not funny, but anyway, that being said, I want to talk in reference to something someone asked me to do today, and I'm going to do this for you, and of course I'll leave names out because I always leave people nameless. I was asked a question, and this always comes up in my world as far as being who I am. Dating someone very young. I get hit on a lot. Most girls, most guys, whatever the case may be, we all get hit on, whatever the case may be. There are some of us who have an age limit where we stop at, and there's some of us who just fuck anything that walks on the earth. You know, and the thing about it is that I have a problem dating or messing with young guys. I get hit on by young guys a lot, but I don't encourage, well, just my opinion as far as me. If this is what you're into, if this is what you do, and you like the young guys and stuff like that, my thing is go ahead, do you. I'm not saying don't do it. You know, if it's up at age, I'm not saying go out and molest some child, some 16, 15, 17, whatever the legal age is in your state. You know, but my thing as far as me, you know, when you're the kind of person who's to babysit and stuff like that, and then watch little kids and stuff like that, it's a little awkward when you sit in front of someone who's young like the little kids they used to mess with, not mess with, but date, not mess with, but babysit. Now, you sit up here and have somebody young look like a little brother or something like that. I just feel a little uncomfortable with that situation within myself. You know, and then the person I'm talking to, he was trying to encourage me to step over the line and, you know, be a cougar, I guess, and, you know, just try it, you know, and me per se, I was like, the only way that could possibly happen if it was on an accident, you know, or I met some guy who had a beard and, you know, he was all rough and, you know, his face was all old and, you know, I'm like, well, you know, he's definitely got to be over age because, you know, he looks old as fuck. He looks older than me. You know, then I found out, okay, by the way, he's only 19. And I'm not talking about 17, 16, 15. I'm talking about 19-year-olds going into 20s. I'm not talking about no babies and, you know, not going into that molestation type of thing. So anybody who's thinking of that, that is not what I'm talking about. When I say young, I'm talking about like 19, 20, 21, 22. That's just per se for me. You know, I'm an old bitch, honey, mother has lived, but, you know, I just don't like that pattern as far as, you know, messing with someone of that thing and, you know, try to take them very seriously. And me and him was going back and forth, stuff like he was like, well, you know, but you should give it a chance, you know, you mess with older guys, and how was it working out for you? He had a point, because I mess with older guys, and they're very fucked up. And, you know, the thing about it is that I have dealt with people that were younger than me, of course, not as young, but, you know, younger than me, and they actually treated me better than the older ones, who I thought would know better because you're old as fuck. You know, your looks are faded, and, you know, let's face it, you know, that's what it is. And, you know, the thing about it is that, you know, I find that a lot of older guys feel as though they still have father time on their hand, and, you know, what used to play with the people when you were younger, and you played this mind game on them, and, you know, you had your fun. Now, you've gotten older, and now you're not as fine as you used to be. You're not as gorgeous as you used to be, but you want to play this game, and in your head, you feel as though you still look good. To a younger person, you look like an old somebody's father. It's not funny, but, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, when I met a lot of younger guys who got their game on point, you know, and, but the thing about it is just that intimacy, you know, as far as you stepping across that line, you know, it's, you know, and I'm saying 19. I'm putting you out there. 19. You told me to do this video. I said I wasn't going to do it because this is not me. You know, when you want to take me on a date, you know, you want to do different things to me. But my thing is that I didn't want to do it, and I didn't do it. So he was like, well, you need to blog on it about your, you know, your YouTube, and you need to let people see what they got to say about this. You know, he was a little upset. He was pissed the fuck off. But I was like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. So you know, and I know guys who mess with, you know, I know a lot of gay guys. I know a few transsexuals. I know a lot of gay guys. I know a lot of gay guys who mess with younger guys, and they love it. You know, when I think about it with me, it's just I have a certain amount of respect for younger people, and it feels uncomfortable, and I don't know if anybody can understand what that feels like. You know, when you mess with someone who's very young, it feels uncomfortable to me. It's not everybody, you know, it's just to me when they're very young. You're 19 years old, you're 20. To me, you're just a baby. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know whether to hug you or play little games with you, or I don't know what to do. You know, and you're coming to me like, yo, I want to fuck, you know, and I'm saying, oh, whoa, wait a minute, you know. I'm on another level than that, you know, but that's just me. I'm corny, whatever the case may be. Call me what you want, but I know some girls will do anything with anybody. It doesn't matter. It's like, well, he's legal. Just because he's legal don't mean that's what I want to do. You know, that's just my flaws. And I'm just putting it out there because he asked me to do this video because, I just don't feel comfortable with it. And when I watch my older friends mess with young people, I go, isn't it kind of young? You know, and they're like, yeah, they like that. You know, but for me, per se, it's just been a difficult transition for me to do. I just have respect for young people. I love young people. I just didn't quite consider them in my bed with them. You know, they smell like baby oil. Well, not all of them, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, that being said, how do you feel about being an older person dating someone that's 19 or 20, 21, 22, you know, just young, like really young, let's say 10 years or 15 years old, you know, just younger than you. How do you feel about that? You know, and the younger people, I want you to respond back. How do you feel about dating the older ones? We already know you're thinking about you're going to have to work, you get that. She can swipe that credit card on through, or he can swipe that credit card on through, honey, for a better life. You know, but I'm not talking about as far as financial gain. I'm talking about in reference to, can you actually look at this person as an adult, which they are, by right. I'm not taking away from that, but can you actually look at them and treat them like you would do an older person or they're very young? And being young means they're going to do a lot of things that are very young. They're going to want to play, they want to play PlayStation, you know, they get to their little moves, they you know, can you handle this? Anyway, that being said, I hope I did this video justice to my little 19-year-old friend who was ready to riot. I decided to do this video, so I did it for you, boo. Anyway, that being said, I'm sorry, you know, but it is what it is, and I know what you wanted, but like I said before, I'm not ready for that. Anyway, that being said, I want to know, was I being too hard, or was I should just go ahead on and do, and I wasn't going to do it anyway, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, that being said, I just have more respect for young people because, like I said before, I used to babysit them and now I fuck them full of freaks who's going to try to say something really negative because the world we live in, people will always try to find a way to make something so fucking pedophile-ish, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the babies, I'm not talking about the 16s and 15s, so please do not come at me with that bullshit. Anyway, that being said, I just want to know your opinion on this, and he'll be reading this, and I'll be reading this, so we're both going to laugh, but it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello on the people, boom, I want to say hello people, bam, and I want to thank you for watching. I want to know how young have you gone, well, legally, how young have you gone with someone and you said, okay, it was fine. I just want to hear what you have to say about it. Just your opinion. We could share each other's thoughts, stuff like that, without judgment, I guess. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello to people, boom. I want to say hello people, bam. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. The way you do to you, I want you to do you the best way you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck 'em.